I want to bring on my guest, my co-host. You guys already know him. He is here every single live stream. And one of the reasons that I bring him on is because he has so much experience in this business, not just as an agent, but also coaching agents. So with that being said, I want to bring on my friend, Robert Villanueva. So welcome. Maybe we have new people that are watching, and in case they are, go ahead and just give us, 10 seconds of who you are.
Yeah, sure. I've been in the business since 1999. I've sold over 2,300 properties in 25 years. I've been a coach now for about a dozen years. And when people ask me what I do for a living, I basically just say I make millionaires, which I truly love, coaching people to that seven figures.
Our brokerage is Real Broker. We are nationwide. We are in all 50 states and in Canada. No monthly fees, great splits, cap, everything. If you guys want more information regarding Real Broker, go ahead and just reach out to Robert or myself, and we would be happy to share with you why we transitioned. Robert actually, he used to have his own brokerage company. Maybe you can briefly tell the audience.
So basically, why did I join Real? In 2018, I shared with you guys I did 96 deals and coaching 60 people. Well, I was with my family in Puerto Rico and enjoying some time on the beach and sitting there and living it up. And yes, absolutely amazing. Well, part of the problem is that while we were there for about 10 days, where was Robert? Robert was in the hotel room doing business while the family was sipping on pina coladas and enjoying time. And I said to myself, there's something I have to do different, because if I croak the next day, my family is left with nothing. So I made the decision literally on that day. I remember that I was going to start to open a brokerage, and we opened up a very, very successful brokerage. We actually got over 100 agents in the first 18 months. I don't know if you guys know, there was actually this pandemic a couple of years ago called COVID. Well, it basically put me in this position of exposure. And what I mean by that is it put me in this position where I could not replicate what made our office special, the office environment, all that other stuff, in a virtual platform. So I started to lose agents to Real, to EXPs, to these cloud-based brokerages. And I started to get a little bit frustrated. I'm like, man, what the heck? Like, I really want to make my brokerage grow to the next level. But as I'm hiring one person, I'm losing two people to these companies. As the old saying goes, if you can't beat them, join them. So I started to actually look into these companies. And I'll share with you just another quick little 30 seconds. As a coach, I go to these conferences and people go, oh my gosh, Robert, I'm not trying to blow up my ego, but oh my gosh, Robert, it's so great to meet you. Thank you so much for everything you do. I really wish I had a broker like you in Florida and Alabama and New York and North Carolina and Texas, whatever. The best thing I would say is, awesome. Thank you so much. Good luck. Well, now I have the benefits, which is the reason I sold my company. So I sold my company and I decided to actually join Real because it gives me a further reach. So now when somebody sits there and they're from Syracuse, New York, and they say, Robert, hey, thanks so much for everything you're doing. I really wish I had a broker like you. Perfect. Let's sit down and have a conversation how I can help you. So the extension that Real offers, at least for a broker, a person like myself, is phenomenal. So there's that. And then there's the other side of it, of all the tools, the collaboration. I mean, if it wasn't for Real, Loida and I, let's be honest, we probably would appreciate each other from a distance. But, other than that, there wouldn't be the collaboration. And, Loida and I mean, now it's kind of like this brother sisterhood that we have going on. I mean, we get along so well that we can actually provide further value, like with what we're doing now, because of Real.